Yamiche, Alcindor, welcome. So a nerve-wracking day today with authorities investigating a number of explosive devices sent to prominent political figures and institutions. What's the mood like there in D.C.?
Well, people here in D.C. are really on edge because the list of people who got these packages reads like a list of people that President Trump has been attacking over the last year. This is Maxine Waters, Eric Holder, the Clintons. So these are people that President Trump has traveled across the country at different rallies to talk about it and really accuse of all sorts of conspiracy theories. Now, of course, it's very clear to also say that the president was very quick to condemn these acts, and the White House sometimes has bungled communications. But on this end, and today, they really were very, very fast in making sure that they had a statement out within an hour. Then they had the president come out, and they had First Lady Melania Trump come out. So the White House is really trying to get out in front of this thing.
And can you give us just a brief recap? What exactly was the overall message coming from the White House regarding these threats?
The overall message from the White House was, we condemn these acts of violence, and there's going to be a full federal investigation, and we're going to use all the resources we can of the government to figure out why this happened, who might have done this, and how we can prevent this in the future. So the White House was very clear. That was those words, condemn the violence, came out not only from Sarah Sanders, who of course is the White House press secretary, but the president followed up, and First Lady Melania Trump also made sure to also say that. And then the White House also called whoever sent these packages a coward. So they were wanting to make sure that they were very clear and very pointed in their condemnation.
And some analysts say that President Trump's rhetoric in the past has incited violence. You recently returned from the campaign trail for a congressional race in Orange County. What did you see regarding the mood of voters and the degree of partisanship?
Well, I want to say first that President Trump has never called for anyone to carry out any sort of act of violence on any of the people that he's criticized. He said that these are people who maybe want open borders, and that these are people that he disagrees with and sometimes forcefully talks about them, but he's never said this. That being said, when I was out reporting in Orange County and also when I was out reporting in West Virginia, Republicans in particular were very angry at the media. They were very angry at the fact that they thought that they were some sort of victim of a plot to really spread misinformation about Republicans across the country. So there are people that were very fired up, and I can say as a reporter myself, I had people get into my face and say, you know, you can't ask questions about Brett Kavanaugh. You shouldn't be asking about the president calling Stormy Daniels a horse face. You shouldn't be talking about those things. And of course, those are the things that we need to, as journalists, ask about.
Lastly, President Trump is stumping for some GOP candidates, including Ted Cruz. How is that working for the Republicans' overall campaign strategy?
So far, it's really hard to tell. The president is going into these districts because they're districts where Republicans need a boost. They're hoping that the president, because he has high approval ratings right now, that he can come in and fire up the base and say things that people want to hear and inspire people to go to the polls. We won't really know how much of a difference President Trump makes until November 6th, which of course is Election Day.
Yamiche Alcindor, PBS NewsHour White House correspondent. Thank you.